Greetings. Are you struggling to choose between fresh, frozen, or processed foods? Do you get confused what to choose which is healthy as well as convenient? You are not alone, as this is a very common dilemma for families. In this video, we are diving deep on fresh versus frozen versus processed foods, understanding them, uncovering their pros and cons, and what's actually best for your health. Stick around with us till the end, and let's solve the food puzzle together. In today's world, there are multiple food choices. Fresh foods are the natural gems. Fruits, veggies, meats, and dairy, untouched by any preservation methods, are wonderful. Frozen foods, on the other hand, lock in nutrients and flavor by freezing them at peak of their freshness. Then we have got processed foods, where ingredients are altered with preservatives, artificial flavors, and other techniques. We will compare them head-to-head on nutrition, cost, convenience, and their impact on your health. Because making the right food choices matters more than ever. Fresh foods are packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, offering incredible taste and texture. They're free from preservatives, making them the healthiest option. However, they have a short shelf life, can lose nutrients over time, and may be pricey depending on the season. Frozen foods often get a bad rap, but they can actually be a surprisingly nutritious option. Frozen fruits and veggies are flash frozen right after harvest, locking in their nutrients, sometimes even more than fresh produce that's been sitting around. They last longer and are usually more affordable. However, watch out for added sodium, preservatives, and texture changes after freezing. Processed foods are all about convenience, offering a long shelf life and ready-to-eat meals. Some options, like fortified cereals or canned beans, can be healthy. However, highly processed foods, think chips, frozen meals, and fast food are often packed with unhealthy fats, sugar, sodium, and artificial additives, contributing to weight gain and chronic diseases. Balancing fresh, frozen, and processed foods is key to a healthy diet. Opt for fresh produce, dairy, and lean meats when possible, but keep an eye on their shelf life and nutrient loss. When fresh isn't available, frozen fruits and vegetables are a great alternative, retaining most of their nutrients and lasting longer. Highly processed foods should be limited. Enjoy them occasionally only. Focus on minimally processed options like whole grain bread, canned beans with no added sodium, and natural yogurt for healthier choices that still satisfy. Balance will be the key to making these options work for you. When choosing between these foods, here are some tips to make healthier choices. Read labels carefully. Check the ingredients on frozen or processed foods, avoiding ones with high sodium, sugar, or unhealthy fats. Opt for whole foods. Choose foods close to their natural state, like whole fruits, over juice, fresh or frozen vegetables over canned. Use fresh when in season. Fresh produce is often cheaper and tastier when in season, so take advantage of them. Stock up on frozen produce. Keep frozen fruits and veggies for times when fresh produce is unavailable or pricey. Limit processed snacks and meals. Avoid processed foods like chips and fast food, and instead cook homemade meals with fresh or frozen ingredients. Cook often at home. Home-cooked meals let you control what goes into your food, helping you avoid excess salt, sugar, and additives. Stay hydrated with natural drinks. Skip sugary sodas and fruit drinks. Opt for water, herbal tea, or infused water to stay refreshed. Choosing between fresh, frozen, and processed foods is all about finding balance. While fresh foods are amazing, frozen options can be just as nutritious and more affordable. Processed foods should be limited, especially those high in unhealthy ingredients. By making mindful choices and focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods, you can create a healthier, more sustainable diet. Next time you shop, take a moment to read labels and choose what's best for your health. Small changes can lead to big improvements in your well-being. All the best, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our Facebook page. Thank you.